Assalamu alaikum and hello. I'm Md.Shazzadul and today I'll be discussing about the significance of the 6 historical points of 1966. Now let's start with some background information. In 1963, after the demise of Hussain Said Sarwardi, Awami League was taken into new heights by the new leadership of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. At the same time, the East Pakistanis was discriminated in those times by the West Pakistanis in many ways. And on February 21st, 1966, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman proposed 6 points in front of the annual committee meeting, and it was accepted unanimously by the Awami League members. Now let's discuss about 6 points. Now let's start with the point 1. The constitution should provide for the Federation of Pakistan on its true sense, which are based on the Lahore Resolution, and the government should be formed based on the parliamentary form of government with the supremacy of the legislature directly elected on the basis of the universal adult franchise. Point number 2. The federal government should not interfere in the internal regional matters of the states. The only two things that they should deal with are the defense and the foreign affairs. Point number 3. The proposal was made to make 2 currencies for both the regions. If not so, there should be 1 currency for the whole country, but there should be effective constitutional provisions to stop the transfer of capital from East Pakistan to West Pakistan. And in addition, they demanded there should be a separate banking reserve, monetary policy, fiscal policy for the East Pakistan too. Point number 4. Freedom to implement their own taxation system, and the federal government would just take a share of tax in order to meet their expenditure, but they want the freedom at the end to implement their own taxation system. Point number 5. There should be 2 accounts for foreign transaction for both the units, and the indigenous products movement between these 2 units or 2 wings should be free of duty. And the constitution should empower the units in order to improve the trade links with the foreign countries. Point number 6. The East Pakistan demanded that they should have a separate military force or paramilitary force, and in addition to it, they demanded that the Navy force, Navy headquarters should be in the East Pakistan. These 6 points become very popular among the East Pakistani people, and there are several reasons for it. At first, it would put an end to the monopoly of the economic and political monopoly of the West Pakistan. The export earnings of the East Pakistan would no longer be used for the development and the industrialization of West Pakistan. The third point is that the foreign assistance would be distributed fairly among the 2 units. And fourth point is that East Pakistan would no longer be regarded as a captive market for the West Pakistan. The fifth point is that the resources of East Pakistan would no longer, it would be difficult to use these resources for the war of West Pakistan, and it would also put an end to the dominance of West Pakistan's bureaucrats in East Pakistan. The situation in West Pakistan was different. The West Pakistani leaders considered this 6-point program as a way to dismantle Pakistan, and they rejected this proposal. And the Ayub Khan's government considered or regarded Sheikh Mujibur Rahman as a separatist, and later on conspired a conspiracy case against him, which is known as famous Agartala case of 1968. In 1969, after his arrest, there was a mass uprising in East Pakistan, and this region's people went for a mass protest, and it created a revolution and a paved way for the liberation war of 1971. That's it. Thank you.